Victoria here. It's been a few weeks, seniors, since I've seen you virtually, and I still miss you a lot, more than last time. But tonight we're going to talk about something that I'm pretty passionate about and I think is pretty important to talk about. And we're talking about mental health as you enter this next season of your life. Mental health. We're talking about what to do when you feel like the pressure mounts up too high and you're overwhelmed and you're not sure how to handle your own headspace. And unfortunately, this is something to talk about because it's just human nature. Whenever we go through really big changes in our life, like graduating high school, going to college, entering into the adult workforce for the first time, whenever we go through these seasons of our life, it's just human nature to sometimes be really overwhelmed and stressed and to have your mind boggled a little bit. And it doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you weird. It actually just makes you human. And it's normal, and it's something that you can't predict, and sometimes we just need to be prepared for. And I kind of want to talk about this because really, I wish someone had talked to me about this before I went off to college. A little backstory, if you remember, I went to a really small college in Pennsylvania. I had never really been there before. I visited once for like 2 days. I didn't know anyone there. But I was a pretty adventurous person. I don't get homesick very easily. I'd already traveled plenty and been away from home for stretches of time. So I kind of just thought, like, I'll be fine. I make new friends easily. I'm in new places easily. This is going to be great. Well, my first semester of college, I quickly realized that I wasn't as great as I thought I was. I was struggling to fit in. I was struggling to make friends. I felt really alone. And all of a sudden, my anxiety and my depression started getting really, really high. And I thought I was a freak. Like, I thought you see in the movies when people graduate high school and they start working or they go to college, they just have a ball and they have fun and it's all this new experience and it's wonderful. And I thought I was some freak who just couldn't enjoy it and couldn't hack it. And it made me feel more alone and more isolated and more anxious and more depressed and really got me stuck in a spiral for almost my first year of college. And thankfully, I reached out and was able to talk to a therapist at our counseling center on campus. And what she actually helped me understand was that it was actually really common for college freshmen and for young people, teenagers entering into the adult workforce for the first time. She helped me see that it's actually very common for people to feel an increased sense of anxiety or depression or loneliness in their first year out of high school. And that actually, I wasn't a freak at all, and I wasn't actually doing anything wrong. I just wasn't talking about it with people. And so I think this is an important thing for us to start talking about and thinking about and being prepared for, not because you're not going to love your next year. Trust me, you all deserve a good year at college or a good year entering into the workforce or doing whatever you're doing next. You've earned it. I hope you get it. You're going to get it. You're going to love your future. I can tell you that. But that doesn't mean that there aren't going to be a few bumps along the road as you transition. And I want you guys to feel prepared for that. So there are 3 things that I think I would love for you to just have in the back of your mind as you begin to get ready to transition into this next awesome season of your life. And the first thing is this, is that have someone in your old world. Have someone in your old world, and I'll unpack that you can rely on and that you can talk to. Your old world is who's in your life now. Your old world is your friends now, your family, a mentor here, a leader here, a pastor at OCCSM. These are people I would say are in your old world. That doesn't mean they're going anywhere. It doesn't mean they won't be in your life for a long, long time. Obviously, many of them are going to be. But as you go off into what's next, whether that's college or work or internships, you're going to start creating for yourself a new world, your adult world. It's going to be new and it's going to be different and it's going to be awesome. And your old world is still going to be part of that, but it's going to start to be juggling both of them. And so my first advice is have someone in your old world that you can talk to if you hit a hard spot next year. If you're feeling lonely, if you feel like you're spiraling, if you feel like you're overwhelmed, anxious, depressed, if any of these feelings start entering into your mind, have someone in your old world who knows you, who's known you as a kid, who's known your history, who knows who you are, that you can talk to, that you can reach out to, that you're comfortable with, that you know them, and that you feel safe texting them at 11 o'clock at night saying, hey, I feel really weird. Could you talk to me? right? Pick someone today in your old world and reach out to them and say, hey, next year as I go to school or next year as I go to this internship, are you willing to be a safe person I can reach out to if things get stressful? And I bet you they'll say yes. So that's the first thing. Pick someone from your world now, your old world that you have next year that you can rely on, who knows you, who you can reach out to if things get hard. The second thing is find someone in your new world. Find someone in your new world. Even if things are going great right from the get-go, my suggestion is still when you enter college, your internship, your job, whatever it is, in this new world you're creating, this awesome new world you're creating, find someone that can still be a resource for you and have your back and be a safe place for you to communicate and talk to if you go through hard times. That new world could be a roommate that you become really good friends with. It could be a professor you connect with. It could be a new church you're going to and a pastor there that you've connected with. Or it could be actually a therapist or a counselor at the health center at your school. Many, many, many colleges, in fact, almost all colleges, have free health resources and mental health resources for you at school. And it's awesome when you get a chance to use those instead of just going through it alone. So you could always just have that in your back pocket of having a counselor or therapist at your school on the ready in case things do get hard. So that's the second thing. Find someone in your new world, even if things are going great, that you know you can depend on, you can rely on, you can talk to, and you can be honest with. So find someone in your old world, find someone in your new world. And the third thing that I would suggest is that just letting you know it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. A lot of people go into college and they love it and they have this amazing time, or they go into an internship, or they begin traveling after high school and they look back on it and it's one of our fondest memories sometimes. But again, all transitions sometimes come with a little messiness. And so just because it's messy, that doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. That doesn't mean it's not going to be great. You just need to pay attention to that messiness and give some space for it to work itself out so that the good can come. And so you need to be able to pay attention to what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and where your heart and mind are at. And my suggestion for these times is find something new that you love. Find something new that you love. What I love about this next season of your life is for maybe one of the first times in your life, you're getting to pick what you care about. You're getting to pick what you do, what you pursue, what's your passion, what you want to try, what sport you want to try. This is the first time in your life where you're going to get almost full autonomy. And I always say, use that wisely, obviously, but also use that as a chance to let your mind and heart be excited. So if you are in a place of feeling anxious or overwhelmed or depressed, for sure, let's take care of that. Talk to the people you need to talk to, but also to spark some joy in your life, I would say pick something new that you've wanted to try or do or investigate, something safe, that would spark some joy and some hope in your heart. And maybe that's you want to try a new sport for the first time. Maybe that's when you're really, really sad or depressed or feeling anxious, you're going to start learning a new language, or you're going to start doing a new exercise, or you're going to start taking classes for the subject that you never really got a chance to take these classes in high school, but you've always wanted to. Use this time to explore healthy new things, because that also has been shown to really help our mind and our hearts connect and feel excited and positive for the future. So those are my suggestions. Find someone in your old world that you have ready to go to have your back and be ready to talk to you. Find someone in your new world who also has your back that you can be really honest with, and they can start to get to know you and help you. It's okay to not be okay. It's totally normal. It just means you're human. And if you really need to spark some joy in your life, find something new to explore, something you've wanted to do, and go at it. Just have some fun. I love you guys. I miss you guys as always next year. It goes without saying, if any of you ever find yourself in a hard spot, text any of us, call any of us on the SM team, call any of your leaders. We're here for you. We have your back, and we will always be willing to be part of your world. We love you. Have a good night.
Hey SM, we're going to go into a time of worship, and the couple of songs that we're going to sing tonight are ones that talk about this series that we're in right now about anxiety and fear and how Jesus can help us when we're feeling those things. So I encourage you to sing along and spend some time worshiping. When darkness tries to roll over my bones, when sorrow comes to steal the joy I own, when brokenness and pain is all I know, oh, I won't be shaken. No, I won't be shaken. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Shame no longer has a place to hide, and I am not a captive to the lies. I'm not afraid to leave my past behind. Oh, I won't be shaken. No, I won't be shaken. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. There's power that can break off every chain. There's power that can empty out a grave. There's resurrection power that can save. There's power in your name, power in your name. My fear